Gamers, we're playing a nihilism simulator where nothing ever matters. Nothing you do matters in the whole scheme of things. But that's okay, because it means that nothing anyone else does really matters to you. Unless they're like really powerful or whatever. But anyway, on this one, you gotta, I've been told, all I know about this is $2.59 Canadian. And the goal of the game is to flip heads 10 times in a row. I think you defeat the game if you flip heads 10 times in a row. Now, the coin's a little goofy. It starts with a 20% chance of heads. So can somebody run the numbers really quick and tell me what are the odds on the average 10 flips of you making it? Not good. 50%. Okay, we take those. So it's like 1 in 5 to the power of 10, right? What's 5 to the power of 10? Like 500? That's a joke. Tails, we lose. Okay, start again. Tails. We got a heads, y'all. Get heads once in a row. Welcome to Unfair Flips. A game about probability. This is great for the dude who was addicted to gambling in here earlier. This will teach you something. Oh, shit. Heads. Plus 5% heads chance. That'll cost you 1 cent. Faster flips or better heads combo multi. Oh shit. Oh shit. Faster flips is that's gonna hit. There's no question that's gonna hit. And you know what? Let's get better heads chance. I mean, the odds of getting a combo are pretty low right now. Let's take that. Okay, flip it. Oh, it's 2x. It shows what I know, bro. I don't know shit, bro. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Made by Heather Flowers, art by Gwendolyn Marchant, and special sound effects by Sarashu. Is that when they be painting like the devil in black and white? That's huge. 1 cent. Okay, well we don't really have to care until we get to 10 cents. I want coin speed. I want faster flips. I mean, I can move the camera, but I do have to say, like, you ain't missing all that much, man. I can move it to there at least. Again. Oh, does look like I'm the bartender now. I could polish a fucking glass or whatever. Bonjour, Mr. Blow. I heard you have libations. I open like the bar, I pull on like a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue and it goes like, and behind that there's a bunch of mechanical keyboards. I want something with custom switches. Ah, the cherry MX Reds, Mr. Blow. Très magnifique. Be seeing you, Carlo. They need to make a John Wick once a month. Ghibli, have you played this? Huge. Oh, I'm pogging. Oh, the third one would have gone insane. Oh my God, I'm amazing at this. I'm incredible at this. Are you seeing these combos? Ghibli, the goal of the game is to flip heads 10 times in a row. That's it. Insane. Okay, what do we want here? I mean, I gotta say heads chance is kind of the straw that stirs the drink, man. It's kind of the straw that stirs the drink. Flip time is good though. I'd like to flip the coin a little faster for sure. Huge. Huge. One more. Oh, that one hung in the air too long. You knew as soon as you saw it hang in the air like that, they're literally scamming you. It's never gonna be tails. Oh fuck. This could new PB. Oh, I'm so fucking ass. This is literally, by the way, this is a simulation of playing fighting games. Wow, I won the 30-70. I'm so good. Fuck, I'm amazing. I won the 30-70 again just exclusively due to my skill. I may never lose again. I'm the greatest player of all time, bro. I won the 30-70 3 times in a row. Oh, I fucking lost. How did I get so much worse so fast? Oh, I'm the only person that has an impact in my results in a game. My opponent has absolutely nothing to do with it. Shut up and flip faster, bro. Huge. There's one. Just put the coin on the table, mate. You know what we should do? We should do a run where we never raise. I'm talking about my speed run now. We should do a run where we never raise the heads chance. All we do is raise the flipping chance, or the flipping speed. One more. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm not gonna buy it yet, because I might just win. Why waste our time? Holy fuck. Well, so we've already gotten 4. We're like halfway there. We're basically halfway there. It's 50-50. Oh, okay, fine. I'll pay for it. One head, we don't even give a shit, to be honest with you. Huge. Another? We got a long way to go, man. You know what? 25 cents, we can upgrade the coin. So it's not a penny anymore. Do you ever consider pennies are easier to flip than quarters? This is your 100th flip. Napoleon Dynamite in a swearing competition? It doesn't really make any sense. Again. I know, as soon as you see it spin that much, you know it's done. I'd love to know how they did the physics of the coin, man, to make sure it always spends the right amount of time in the air. A GIF. Interesting. You get anything for 10 tails in a row? Participation trophy, maybe? Are there even physics? Yeah, bro. Gravity is literally working on the game right now. I'm not saying they simulated gravity in the game. I'm saying, like, literally as we're playing the game, the electrons are affected by gravity. They're attracted to the center of the Earth. You're asking if there's physics? Bro, everything is just applied physics. Read a book. That was an elegant fucking spin, man. There are multiple endings to this game. When you reach 9 heads in a row, that's big, the game will select an ending randomly. Of those endings, you have a 10% chance of the coin actually landing heads. So a flat 10% chance? That's huge. I mean, we're already pretty close. 30%? It's like 100 times more likely to land than 20%. 10 times in a row. Instant. If you tap it frame perfect, you're literally more likely to get ahead. I told you. Huge. We haven't had a good streak in a bit. We gotta start with percentage. 1. Oh, why is this so captivating? You know what they said in Animal Farm, man? We're all just hairless apes, but some of us are more hairless than others. Not to wax philosophical, but this is like, I really, honest to goodness, I say it every time. People think I'm trolling and that I'm playing this to make like an artistic statement, and I'd rather be playing like Call of Duty. The gaming industry, it went wrong, man. This is what it should be. Or there should at least be more of this represented. And there should be less shit where you gather daffodils to craft like a circlet that gives you +2 max mana. That's huge. Heads chance is now 35. Bro, you need the dime? No, I need the 5% chance. Oh, you're right, I need the dime. No, see, you're trying to Call of Duty my coin flip game. It doesn't matter, you can't lose. Much like the game of Sisyphus, you can't lose. The only way you lose is if you quit. So I don't need the meta. I don't need to meta it and ruin my enjoyment of the game by playing it in the most optimum way possible. I'll just be like, nah, I'd rather raise my chance and just keep clicking. How's that percentage working out for me, though? I mean, we're due for a 3-banger, maybe right here. One. Way off, man, way off. 3, 4, give me 4. Oh, 1. We're on a streak. The machine's getting hot. You know what? I think you're absolutely right. Faster flips. My sequence broke. Of course, we're going to lose our streak, but huge. 20% faster flips. Why? Because I'm enjoying the game. I want it to take longer. I'm savoring it. The real question is, why the fuck do you do side quests in a game you don't even like? Oh, I wanted the achievement points. I was gonna say something you can't say on this website. It wasn't bad. I was just gonna tell you. I was essentially gonna tell you to fillet me, but I was gonna do it in the most like unambiguous way possible. But I didn't want you to take me up on it. To be honest with you, a little chafed from the bike ride. 4, 5, 5. Oh. Give me that malts. Are you gonna cure the chafe? Augmented saddle position and extra chamois butter. Trust me, it ain't the first time. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, that would have been so fucking huge. All right, now we get it. Coin is now worth 10 cents. Oh. You the type of guy who used to have bleeding nipples? Yeah. When I used to run, I would get chafed nipples. I had to buy like I forget some kind of runner's lubricant. You could use Band-Aids if you want, but I used, I don't know. I think it's called Body Glide or something like that. Yeah, Body Glide. You look like a bleedy nips guy? 100%. I think 100% I look like a school administrator. I know what I look. I see myself more than you see me. And by the way, I understand where you're at. Because right now, you're like maybe a non-runner, and you're like, oh, I would never be the type of runner that would have bleeding nipples. Well, you don't know until you start running for long distances, man. That's the thing. You think when I was like 14, I wasn't laughing at bald people going like, what's it like to be bald? Good thing I'll always have hair. Damn, this coin's got some heft to it. Huge. Guys? Holy fuck! This is it! Ah! Oh my God! Oh my God, 8 heads in a row. The 9th would have given us a chance, man. We could have won the speed run. Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, it's got to be better flip time and then coin worth, man. The loony! From the quarter straight to the loony. Damn, this thing be flipping, man. Huge. I like my coins flippy, bro. 1x, 2x. I mean, we need $100 to upgrade here. Didn't she kill 10 people? Hawk Tua? She literally was investigated for wrongdoing and nothing was wrong. They're calling her the most innocent person in the world. Okay, now we're paying for our luck here. That was an insane rush, man. I felt like that dad who was trying to teach his kids not to gamble. So he put $1 on like a 13-way parlay to be like, look at that, now you lost your $1. But instead they actually won the parlay and won like $340,000 or something. Huge. That's pretty good. I would take another triple would be enough for me to start getting optimistic about purchasing something. Huge. Oh, okay. We got to go. 40 to 45 is nothing. We got to raise the combo for sure. The combo's better EV, man. I promise you, the combo's better EV. So even at 50% odds, hang on, at 50% odds, the odds of getting 9 in a row, let's not even count the first one. Because the first one, you just go until you get ahead anyway. So it's 1 in 512? Oh, that's nothing. If I'd known it was that easy, I would have just fucking done it. I would have done it with lower odds, man. I don't even know if we can get to 50, though. What are the odds at 45? You could play this game for free with your coin purse? Oh, so coins aren't money to you? Must be nice. That one friend who thinks garage rock is classist? Stop flicking me, bro. 4x combo right now. I need a max win. 4x me. This is your 500th flip. That's nothing. So after we get to 50%, if we can get to 50%, 500th flip is where we should start to be expecting a win to manifest. Because we're getting to pity at that point. Come on, just $30. Yo, you're not Bennett Foddy. I know all about probability. I know all about Fisher's t-test, man. There's 4-piece, okay. $1,000 to go up to 50%? Nah, I think I'd just tank the 45, to be honest. Wait. I think that the secret, you gotta let the coin come to a full rest. Full rest? Okay, we gotta mix it up now. This feels like a Dan game. Nah, too much gameplay. That being said, after the second quarter of the Lions game, I did text him. And I said, and they all laughed at us for taking Jake Bates early in the draft. Now look at us. And then, within 30 seconds, he texted me back a picture of him watching the game on his TV. And he said, these other GMs aren't like us. And I said, I know that's right. He texted me the frick back, exactly. Huge. Huge. Yeah, that time, don't embarrass yourself by letting your heart rate go up. There was no shot on that one. No, didn't even concern myself. Did you watch the Ryder Cup? The Ryder Cup is a psyop. I'm sorry to say. This is it's the 500th year that it's run. And it's the first time I've ever heard anybody talk about it. I think FanDuel has turned it into a thing. I don't think it was a real thing before. Yeah, I'm worried about the Taurus Cup, bro. Is that the one that's coming up next? Golf is more popular these days. I see lots of douchebags outside wearing Masters hats. I'm like, I'm sorry, you can't. It's just something about it. It's not the worst hat to see outside, but it is one that it tells me something, I think. It tells me two things. It tells me one thing that I'm not going to say, and it tells me a second thing, which is that you really like cheap pimento sandwiches. Which one's the worst? Vegas Golden Knights official logo hat. No, you know what? No. Because if you click on it's invalid. If I raise the percentage chance and then I get it, you'll say it's because of this. So I'm not going to, no, I'll buy it. I'll buy it after we miss. Okay, we go again. Everything's more popular these days, except sending letters. It is true, though. There's just more motherfuckers around, man. Myself included. I'm feeling this is a 6X. Okay, you got it. We've been very lucky to get as many 8Xs as we have. We've been pretty unlucky to get 3 8Xs and no 9Xs. Like, we might be the most unlucky man in the world. Golf bro son or ultra marathon daughter. With apologies to the runners, I'm not like an endurance athlete, but I am a cardio head. Ultra runners are more annoying. The golf has the aspersions that are cast on golf are partly fair and partly unfair, in my opinion. But ultra runners are just, there's something just about like. So I do like 90 minutes of cardio a day, and people are like, what are you running away from? And I'm like, I can't tell you that. That's for me to know and you to find out. But once you start doing like 250 kilometer an hour running races, not an hour, that would be really fast. That's like a train. But yeah, once you start doing races that are like so long that you can't finish the race in one day, you have to like tent on the side of the road, wake up, and then like drink maltodextrin mixed with an electrolyte solution and then start running all day again. Like that's why I said we have to push back against ultra runners and start saying stuff like, must be nice to have that kind of time. Wow, you're training for a for a 4-day long race, must be nice to have that kind of time to train. Because I'll tell you, as someone, when I was doing 20 minutes of cardio a day, the idea of doing like an hour is like, whoa, that's like really hard. And then once I started doing an hour, I was like, oh, 90 minutes would be pretty tough. Once I started doing 90 minutes, I was like, this shit isn't hard at all. Like you could, at this point, you could pretty much do this all day. As long as you just slowed yourself down. Like you could just kind of keep going forever. Yeah, it's just sort of boring. 90 minutes is easier than 20? Okay, let's not be ridiculous. Must be nice to not have that kind of time or whatever. Also, Apollo, why are you beefing with this? This is literally the purest game on the planet. If you don't think it's cinema, watch. 4X. Fuck you, I shouldn't have stopped. 1. 2. 5K is actually the hardest. Actually, you raise a good point. I would much rather do a zone 2 90-minute ride than like an all-out sprint for 10 minutes. Even though I'm aware one is 9 times longer. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. What? Lock in, guys. Look. What do you mean tails? What do you mean tails? Why does it say tails at the bottom? I clicked accidentally? Oh my God. I'm still so far away from the extra head chance too. Is it not possible to lose money in this game? Gamers ain't beating the allegations. No, somebody had to be the sacrificial lamb. You're not evil for saying it. I was waiting for a comment that was like about the mechanics of the game to say something like gamers aren't beating the allegations, and yours just happened to be the first one. Sorry, I'm locking in. This is a real chance. On 7. That one actually made my nuts tingle a little bit, and not in a good way. 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then 9. Oh! And then tails! And then tails! Oh. We do have 50 grand in our pocket, though. I'm sorry. I'm here to tell you, I'm being 100% sincere. I'm not buying any more upgrades. I kind of regret buying the 55% one, but there's no shot I'm buying 60. I'm not buying it. Why not? Aura loss. Restart for a pure one. Well, let's get the first achievement first so I can start unlocking some Steam trading cards. Valorant, yeah, Valorant. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions, Valorant. Thank you. Love your game. Not that one, but the fighting one. I got nothing against Valorant. The Zoomers are just too good, honestly. The Zoomers are too good for me. My brain doesn't work as fast as it used to. So I got to play more strategic games like Unfair Flips. Taika Waititi when he gets a divorce or a loss. True. Real Taika Waititi heads will know he's married to British pop star Rita Ora. That's a good one. I don't know if Americans know that. That might be big news in the Commonwealth only. It's 5. Yeah, fucked it up. They hate him now because he had cigarettes at his wedding. I thought that the shine started to come off the rose when he was in Free Guy, and then the 4th Thor movie was bad. I think if he had nailed Thor: Love and Thunder, we'd still be living in a peak Waititi universe right now. I was sure you're going to throw more shade at Jojo Rabbit. I don't like it. I don't like Jojo Rabbit. I don't hate it. There's a gulf between how much I like it and how much I find it gets glazed, which makes it seem like I hate it, but I don't hate it. I think when I saw it, I gave it a 5. That's not hate. That's like, I didn't regret seeing it. 9x, y'all. 9x. 55% chance we finish the game right here. It's a good movie? Okay, it literally had Hitler in it, but whatever. +2. Kind of problematic. When did we start going to see movies? When did we start paying money to see movies with literal Nazis in them? Not me, I guess. Sorry, guys. I don't care how good it is. I'm not platforming them. Oh. Huge. Fuck you. Hold. A Nazi scientist invented coins? For a second, I believed you. And what's crazy is that you might think that I thought coins were invented in like maybe the 1930s, but really what I said in my head was, damn, they had Nazis back in like the Mesopotamia era? I had no idea, man. Can't have shit, apparently. It's like, damn, King Hammurabi was like tolerating that shit in his garden and whatever the fuck they were doing. I don't know that much about Babylon, to be honest. I'm more of an Ashurbanipal type of guy, but... Fuck you. Hang on, let's see what we got here. I mean this... Oh, wait, okay, sorry, that was Labubu Rumor Mill. I almost got baited by Labubu Rumor Mill. And then 7, and then 8. Hold. 6, fuck you. New Carson Beck. It's so funny that Carson Beck, who now is a Miami Hurricane, is actually like a favorite to win the Heisman Trophy. They should sell their account, man. It's going to be worth more now than it used to be like a year ago. Apollo, by the way, I'm not sure if you're still here or you're like not fucking with Coin Flipping Simulator. How do you feel about me in your league's draft saying nobody on the podcast knows ball? And then losing week 1, and then since that point, mogging every single week, and starting tomorrow. I don't know how Rob's doing, but he was projected to lose. If Rob loses, I'm going to be first in the league by like 75 points. And I'm the type of beast that deliberately nerfed myself by starting Caleb Williams instead of Patrick Mahomes. Rob lost. I'm sorry, nephew. Your league doesn't know ball. The sleeper league kind of knows ball. But the podcast league, I'm not sure they're ball knowers, man. Six, and then 7, 8, 9. Oh, buy it? I'm not gonna buy it. That's easy mode, bro. You want Luigi to beat the level for you? You can buy the game yourself. You're already above 50? 55 is based. 60 is resin. You're still at a 1 in 4,000 chance to win? No, I'm literally guaranteed to win because I can just keep playing after I lose. But the other thing is, I'm only 1 in 4,000 until I get to that 9th flip. And then the 10th flip, ain't nothing gonna help you with that except skill. Hold, 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 hold. Maybe I could learn how to sing the scale from this. Holding space for defying gravity. I remember that. Sing us a song to pass the time. Okay, Billy Joel. And the microphone smells like a beer. That's got to be one of the funniest Billy Joel lyrics. That or, you should never argue with the Cadillac. He's got a lot of good ones. No one knows what he's talking about, man. Hey, I got a question for you, though. Did Uptown Girl make sense when it came out? Because, like, I think these days, if you live uptown, the stereotype is that you're like a suburbanite. And if you live downtown, the stereotype is that you're like a cosmopolitan, urbane, foreign food enjoyer. So it depends on the city. That's true, because uptown New York is kind of like downtown anywhere else. That's a good point. Huge. Billy Joel, he might know more about New York than I do. I'm not sure. We should make a Vancouver Uptown Girl. I don't know. He's in love with the West Van girl. She's been living in her mansion world. And she doesn't know much about a Hastings Fairview guy. Just knows what the chicken plant smells like when she drives by. I wonder why. You know what I'm talking about? Not North Van? Well, North Van is like skiers and hippies. West Van is like adjacent to North Van, and that's where it gets crazy. One second, 8X, quick 8X. They're flicking me? Oh, I was so ready. Yaletown Girl? Nah, Yaletown, it's got a brunch stereotype. I wouldn't necessarily say it has like a landed gentry type of stereotype. Good brunches, though. Fun game, though. I go to Yaletown to drink with the boys at Cactus Club. Okay, I think you're a body snatcher. Because I think you've said a sentence that sounds like a Vancouverite would say it. But then I'm not sure if you're a knower. Or maybe I'm not a knower. Is there a Cactus Club in Yaletown? I don't know. I haven't been spending that much time in Yaletown lately. You know what's a goated restaurant in downtown Vancouver? Tendon Kohaku. Any tendon heads know what I'm talking about? I never thought I was a tempura guy until I went to Tendon Kohaku, and I was like, damn, this place is good, man. Yes, dude, yes. That's why I get so pissed off when people say you pretend to be from Vancouver, but you're actually living in Richmond. No, bro! Would a Richmondite be talking about Tendon Kohaku? I'd probably be talking about the fucking barbecue restaurant that David Chang and Seth Rogen went to in that Netflix show. Oh, great, there's an episode about Vancouver in a cooking show. It's the first time this has ever happened. Opens the show. They're in fucking Richmond. What are you doing there? What are you doing in Richmond? That's not Vancouver, bro. Fuck Seth Rogen. Fuck you, I love Seth Rogen. Fuck Mary, Seth Rogen. What are you, Chiblee? Rock on, Chiblee. Chiblee, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but I'll defend to the death your right to say it. It's free speech, punk rock, Trump. Rock on, Chiblee. London calling, Chiblee, and I'm not picking up. I'm not picking up. They all want to talk to me. I'm not picking up. Rudy can't fail. Actually, that one kind of works. That one kind of works for post-punk Trump. Rudy can't fail, Trump. Rudy can't fail. Me, Joe Strummer, saying that Rudy can't fail. He's speaking about some other Rudy. I'm speaking about, of course, Rudolph Giuliani, one of the mayors of New York City these days. Sleepy Joe Strummer. Sleepy Joe Strummer. It's been years since he's come out with an album. What's he doing? We love the old ones. Where's the new one, Joe? We're all waiting. We all love you, most of us. We're all waiting for the next album from The Clash. Yeah, Chiblee, we came up with another guy too. He's friends with Rocker Trump. It's Ska Biden. But I think we need Justin to weigh in because I don't know shit about ska. But I think Ska Biden is a very funny guy. Pick it up, Jack. Yeah, do it. You literally said it. I guess it's kind of obvious what the joke would be because you just add Jack to whatever people in ska say, which is pick it up. But I saw Joe Strummer live once. That's not even that impressive. Like, he mostly lived, man. I think he only died once. He was alive, like, the rest of the time. What about Jojo Biden? All right, I don't know anything about Jojo Siwa either. But don't let Mickey Rourke meet Jojo Biden. Mickey Rourke has no filter, man. Joe Biden should go on Celebrity Big Brother. Or, dude, Joe Biden, The Traitors, season 5. That would be fucking sick, man. Remember when we were less cynical about AI? Because, like, most of it was just, what if Trump and Biden and Obama were on open comms together in Overwatch? Remember that, like, that 1 month period of AI voices where everybody was like, check it out, what if Trump and Biden were playing PUBG together? Homer Simpson, yeah. So true. You could just say that to anything. Homer Simpson. This is it. I can feel it. Just when I've lost hope. We should upgrade? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. We'll just win instead. I mean, for most people, Head 1X is actually still pretty good. I mean, even flipping tails ain't that bad. Not to, like, accidentally drop a bar. You need 3,340 flips to have a 50-50 chance of getting the 10th flip. Luckily, This beast is rated for like 1 billion clicks, I think. 3,000 clicks? That's not even a lot, man. This is it. I didn't brace my core. I didn't brace my core. We go again. You know, I agree. I haven't suffered enough for that to feel good. I would actually feel like I would probably give the game a negative review if I won on that one. That was a great spin. What? Play Deadlock? I was thinking about it, Labubu Rumor Mill. I was in Apollo's chat during his first game of Deadlock, and it seemed like he was having some fun, so I typed Deadlocktober in all chat, or in all caps, I should say. And then I came back home like 10 hours later to a message he left in the Discord that was like, this is the worst fucking game I've ever played in my life. I was like, I guess maybe we're not going to be playing Deadlocktober. But to be fair, in his first game, even like I was watching it for like maybe like 7 minutes, and his team was losing, and then someone got on open mic and was like, you know, if you guys want, if you don't even want to try, I can just get myself killed too. Like, I could just go mid and get myself killed over and over if you guys want to run this. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I don't understand what you guys are doing. Why? And I was like, it was Saturday morning at like 10:15 a.m. and the dude was clearly like 40 years old. And I was like, what are you doing with your life, man? You're 6 minutes into your Deadlock game that you're probably, oh, thank God fucking work's over. It's a Saturday, I can play my, and then immediately 6 minutes in, you're crashing out with gray pubes. Like, it's fucking disgusting, man. Your spirit is foul. Get a life. Oh yeah, that guy? You can't be crashing out like that you can crash out about people to your friends if you're streamers on stream. Definitely. Even if the person you're playing against is like, I'm 12. I'm 12 and I don't know what I'm doing. You could be like, man, fuck this guy. He's screwing up our whole team strategy. But like, you can't be doing that on open comms, man. Wait, I got a Tails in there. Four, 5, 6, 7. MOBAs are a pit of depressed people. Well, I think, to be fair, the game makes you depressed. They might have been a little bit depressed. I imagine that's kind of how you end up playing a MOBA in the first place from zero, but let the brain rot die. Yeah, let's get back to some more cerebral memes like, what's up? Fuck. What's up? Bud, why? Sir. This is a de-evolution. It's worse than Trickshot Simulator. Hey, guys, everyone point and laugh. Someone in chat has falsely equated complexity with merit when it comes to entertainment products. Everybody point and laugh. I started with a fake laugh, but then I saw all the people pointing and laughing at you, and it turned into a real laugh. And then hearing myself say the shit that just came out of my mouth made it even more infectious. Holy fuck. That felt awesome. That felt incredible. By the way, heads, I'm afraid. Heads, I'm afraid. Heads, I'm afraid. There you go. Maybe another one? Nah, didn't earn it yet. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Bullying works. I didn't say that. I implied it by begging the question with rhetoric such as, has anyone noticed that people have gotten a lot more annoying ever since we started letting them enjoy things? And then I let you come to your own conclusion. Self-employed guy whose Twitter bio says my tweets don't represent the opinions of my employer. Fuck. Would you play this if you weren't a streamer? I don't know. Would you type that if you weren't a chatter? Would a fucking ladder be as effective if it was called a schlatter? Like, but we're living in the real world, brother. I don't have time to concern myself with the complexities of the myriad pocket universes that might exist in parallel dimensions. It's just too complex for me. Question doesn't make sense. I reject the premise of your question. I've always been a streamer, even before streaming existed. Ergo, yes. I will always be playing the game, in any world. In any world you can imagine. If an EMP were to strike the Earth, or a sunspot were, vis-a-vis cosmic radiation, to fry all electronics on the planet simultaneously, you can catch me playing this shit with a fucking seashell. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it gathered a bit of a crowd around me. And they were going, come on, bro, 10 concave in a row? There's no shot. There's no shot. And then you hit 6 concave in a row. Guess who's making the pog face? Oh, that would have been fucking good. That would have been fucking good. And there would have been nerds like you too. They'd be like, you should flip it different. If you have less rotations in the air, you can actually seed it so it's more likely to be concave. Yeah, that's not the game, bro. You just lost the game. The game of not breathing manually. That shit would not work on David Blaine. He would just hold his breath until you like punched him in the stomach or whatever. Hold. Oh. You're making millennials look even snarkier. Can you correct course? I don't think millennials are a snarky generation. I think Gen X is snarky. Gen X takes the sarcasm crown. They had Daria, bro. They had Ghost World. Millennials, I think, are the, if I may, sorry to millennials out there, I think millennials are like the whiny generation. There's a lot of, they're the many things generation, but one of them is, I think, the whiny generation. We'll complain about anything for sure. But kvetching is kind of like, it's just fun. But then some of the stuff they complain about it can be annoying for sure. Gen X not whiny at all? Okay, you got me on that one. But also you must be Gen X with sarcasm like that. Wow, that was really nice of you to say. That was a nice thing for you to say. Hold. I did read I read some rage bait in the Globe and Mail this weekend. And the rage bait, don't get mad until you have ChatGPT summarize the article for you. But the article was, in today's time-strapped world or time-obsessed world, is being late really that mad? And the conceit of the article seemed to be that, like, and I read it, it was like, you know, if someone's like 5 or 10 minutes late, that's the difference between like perfect traffic or hitting a couple of like bad stoplights. So you shouldn't be mad at someone for being late. Because everybody's busy. You're not like super busy compared to me. Everybody's very busy. And I think that that is true. Everybody thinks they're busier than the person that they're meeting with for the most part. But everybody's busy in their own way. That being said, if the other person got there on time, then you fucked up. Just leave. If you're gonna be 5 minutes late, if you hit 2 stoplights, you gotta leave 5 minutes early. That's what you gotta, because there's stoplights on the way. And then if you get there 3 minutes early, you don't go, oh, fuck, I should have left 3 minutes late. You go, oh, good, I'm here on time. Wait 1 second. Validate my opinion by winning the game for me. Oh. I was also like, the other thing is, it is a big deal. Because if everybody's fucking busy, if you're late for my thing because you're coming from another thing, I've got it. You think that this is the only thing I've got? You think this is the only thing I've got in the day? I've got shit going on after this. And if you show up 10 minutes late, then I'm going to be 10 minutes late to my thing. And then everybody's going to end up being late because of that. And this all started with like one person that was like, I'll just look at my phone a little bit longer before I leave the house. Like one flap of a late person's wings can have rippling effects on the ability for everybody else in the city to be timely. Like one person being late might chain and coalesce into like 50 people being late as a result of that. They do be saying shit like, I'll just hit every green light. And then they'll be late and they'll be like, sorry, I'm late. I hit a red light. And you're like, that's what you do when you drive. Here's my hypothesis, or my model, is that I don't mind if you're a little bit late. If it seems like you made a good faith effort to be there on time. And a good faith effort is not leaving too late and then hoping everything goes perfectly. A good faith effort is if the median drive is 20 minutes and it took you 20, if the median drive is 20 minutes and you left 20 minutes before you were supposed to be there, I think you made a good faith effort. I think it would be better if you left 25 minutes early to account for the long tail a little bit. But the difference is I feel like a lot of late people are they're casting the veil of circumstance on all late people. And they're getting like herd immunity for things that justifiably make normal people late. What I mean by that, because that was a very roundabout way of saying it, is they will be like, oh, what, you've never heard of traffic before? And then you find out that it's an average 20-minute drive and they left 10 minutes before they were supposed to be there. AKA, in the average case scenario, they always would have been late, but then also they hit traffic. It wasn't the traffic that made them late. They were late before the time even came. Hold, validate me. You're a slave to a fucked up culture of stress? No, man. I want to enjoy myself. So if we say 2 weeks ago, we say, let's meet at 3. If you show up at 3:15 being like, oh, sorry, this culture's got me too stressed out. I'm going to be like, well, I've been sitting here looking at myself on Zoom for 15 minutes when I could have been like taking a dump or something. Like you just ate my time. What if I say I left late? I'll say no problem, but then I'll never hang out with you again, probably. Unless, you're like famous. I'll tank that meeting and then I'll be finding a new financial advisor. But my financial advisor is never late because they're in the building where they work. if anything, sometimes I'm late. but diplomatically, it's usually not my fault. Oh! Old. At least we have phones now. Buddy, the biggest problem with someone being late is not bored, is that you got other shit to do, man. I don't mind, like, I'm happy to just stare fucking straight ahead or, like, you know, read the back of a salt container or something like that while I wait. But it's more that it's like, you know, there's 8 other tasks that have to be done after this task, and now every single one of those tasks has been pushed out. Late to a party? There's no such thing. The only way you can be late to a birthday party is if you show up after they sing happy birthday. But they don't sing happy birthday until like 2/3 of the way through the party. You can't be late to a party. Whenever you show up, it's a party. The party is like it's an evergreen thing. You can't be late. You're supposed to be late to a party. Not the types of parties I've been going to, aka birthday parties for my daughter's classmates in kindergarten. I love showing up early or like on time for those. And the reason why is because when you get there, you get to drop the best line of all time. Hey, do you need help with anything? And you know that they're so gracious. They're never going to say, yeah, carry these boxes. But you get the credit for having offered. They go, oh, that's so nice of you to ask, but no, we're good. And then you just go straight over to where the refreshments are and maybe grab like individual bag of veggie straws or something like that and chow down. What do you do when they need help? Move some boxes, bro. This ain't that big of a deal. Moving boxes is like the best chore you can have. Choosing where the stuff in the boxes goes, that's bad. I will say, so for my daughter's birthday party this weekend, a lot of moving parts. They gave me easy jobs. I was on pizza duty. I did the pizza math. And I ordered 12 pizzas. I got 5 cheese, 5 pepperoni, 2 barbecue chicken, just a little something more advanced for the adults. Most of the people there were basic pizza eaters. They didn't need anything more exotic than that. And I definitely didn't want to, because if you run out of cheese, you run out of pepperoni. It could be a problem when the average consumer is like 5 years old, okay? Now, the pizza was actually like a very minor part of the party. But I'm telling you, it's not possible. I say this from firsthand experience. It's not possible to feel like anything other than a hero when you show up any place with 12 pizzas. I actually I was self-aware when I did it, but when I loaded the pizzas onto like a trolley, like a rolling table, and I rolled it into the party, and I held up my fists like this, and I went like that. I was like, pizza's here. And people were like, thank you. I was like, I felt like a god, man. I felt like a god. I did the Breakfast Club. I did the Judd Nelson. It felt so good, man. It felt so good. I might just start doing it at home. What are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Used to DoorDash. One time I dropped off 15 orders of Chick-fil-A to a park where a bunch of 12-year-olds were playing soccer. I've never felt like more of a hero. You fucking were a hero, man. That's heroic. Average DoorDash driver probably would have dropped off like 10 orders of Chick-fil-A and ate 4 before, in my experience. That's not fair. Of all the times I've I've ordered DoorDash. I've only had the food outright stolen once, I think. The dude just marked that shit delivered and then 100% ate it. I did one time order some pizzas on DoorDash when DoorDash was still like novel, and the dude delivered. It's so fucking funny, man. But he pulled out the bag. He didn't have the pizzas in like one of those pizza delivery bags that's horizontal, but he had them in like a reusable canvas shopping bag, so the pizza boxes were all vertical. And when we opened it up, they were all like crushed into one side of the. Yeah, must have been like 2019. And I was like, hey, there's this new app called DoorDash. You can order whatever food you want. It's not just like pizza and Chinese food anymore. Anyway, we ordered pizza. And then the dude called me and was like, hey, I'm outside. And I was like, no, you're not. And then he was like, what's your address? I gave him the address, and I looked on the app, and he was like on the other side of the city. And I heard him go like, he was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? And then when he got, maybe he just scrambled the pizzas because he was pissed off. But when he pulled them out of the bag, and then we opened the box, I was laughing. It was so fucking good, man. Oh. What happened to casual office talk? Nowadays, we only talk about our weekends and protein. Okay, but that's office talk, and I hate to defend the protein heads. But back in the day, office talk was, and I didn't work in one for too long, but it was weekend plans and fad diets. And then for one brief moment in my occupational history, it temporarily became dominated by Michael Jackson's death. And sports. And the summer I turned pretty, I'd have to imagine. The fuck did I tune into? It's unfair flips. Unfair for tails, to be honest, because we're like so much more likely to flip heads now. Did you lose a bet? Why are you playing this? It's one of the 25 best games I played this year, without a doubt. It's better than any AAA game I played this year. You haven't played 25 games this year? There was a week in August where I played 25 games, just in that 1 week. I started later than you and I already won. Key Jr., when are you going to win the doing 90-minute scenic rides instead of 60-minute power zone rides contest? I've been mogging you in that. I mean, you might have more volume than me. I have no idea what you're doing, but like I've been winning that game that you didn't even know I was playing against you for like maybe like a year now. You've been fucking me up, not gonna lie. It's every day, bro. Except for 2 Thursdays ago when I was too sick to ride, but otherwise I'm chilling. Join us on Zwift. Zwift is pissing me off. People are like, Peloton's too expensive. I'm going to completely rework. Okay, and it is too expensive for the record. Except for VKN, who said that actually the subscription is not expensive enough to make him feel motivated to ride. Because if it was... VKN, are you here? Did you get banned from the Discord again? VKN was saying, I don't mind not riding the bike because the subscription isn't that expensive to make it feel like I'm missing out on much. I thought that was like, that's the type of shit I'd be saying, and then people crash out on me in the Discord. Anyway, I'm not worried about the Zwifters. The Zwifters are chill. But I don't know, like, the one thing I'll say, there's something about the scenics are a lot like playing unfair flips. You just hop on, press your buttons, you know. You're doing it. The journey is the destination. You know what I mean? As soon as everybody moves to Zwift, they start talking about shit like, what's the most efficient way to buy the Tron bicycle? What's the meta for giving people a ride on? What's the meta for giving strangers a ride on? Buddy, just flip the fucking pedals. Just push the pedals and breed your horses, okay? It ain't that complicated. Yes, there's probably other motherfuckers out there pedaling, but I'm not putting the whole Peloton Discord on notice, okay? But it seems like everybody's doing gimmick rides now. Hart's doing rides that are like, I could do a hard ride, but instead, what if I just did a ride that was to maximize the elevation gain? And then we got people that are doing like, well, I could do a hard ride, but what if I did a ride where I just tried to like make my cadence as low as possible for as long as possible? And I'm like, people aren't they're not just riding the bike anymore, man. Just ride the bike. Ride the bike, get uncomfortably close to me in output, and then I'll turn it up, and then you fucking turn it up, and then you turn it up too hot, and I back off, and I back off. And then you think you got me, so you finish the ride like 8 minutes before me, and you go, that's a comfortable lead, and then I fucking crank it. Once you're off the ride, I fucking crank it, and I beat you by 2 kilojoules like a fucking scumbag. That's how you ride the Peloton, bro. Yes, I feel it. I feel the divinity coursing inside of me. Fuck you, you fucker. Why do you get so obsessed with it? Oh, I mean, you're literally just looking at nothing for like 90 minutes. So, an idle mind is the devil's plaything. Hold. Thank you for Sleator Kinney Rec. No problem, man. No problem. I've been bumping some nostalgic music lately for sure. Block Party they were spitting on Silent Alarm, man. That's a cold ass album. Yes, bro. I don't know if I've ever dropped a band faster than Block Party, and it's probably not even fair. But I remember, like, I listened to Silent Alarm probably like 500 times. And then the second album came out, and I remember the lyric that was like, I'd pick and I'd eat more wild blackberries. And I went, well, what the fuck happened to, like, it's so cold in this house. And I Derp My Herp is a crazy name. I Derp My Herp. What are the situations where you usually listen to music? 7 times out of 10, people listen to their music at night. To maraud means to raid. In this case, what did they say at the end of a ward tour? We raid your mind. Something, what is to loot? Oh, I fucked it up. We maraud for ears. That's it. We maraud for ears. Your ears. We maraud your ears. She should honestly enunciate a bit more. Number 6. Deserved. My username's from 2011. No, I'm being like complimentary. I think I Derp My Herp is a good ass name. I'm not. We talk about Derpina all the time. Not as much as some people, but still a lot, man. You should become a Top Gear guy. It's a rare male archetype these days. No. Show's funny. I'm not gonna become that guy. Also, it's not a rare archetype. It's a bit antiquated, but like in 2010, like 20% of men on the planet were Top Gear guys. Top Gear guys. You could be the Stig, you already have the head of a helmet. Okay, I got a couple of things to say about that. First thing is the Stig wears a helmet. Second thing is, if I were the Stig, I would also have to wear a helmet. The third thing is, everybody has a head like a helmet. The helmet is designed to fit your head. Like, the joke doesn't make sense at all. There's like a minimum of 3 ways that the joke doesn't make any sense. What do you mean you've got a head like a helmet? Everybody's head is like a helmet, bro. Take the L you got dunked on? Well, I am bald, so like I lose, but I at least got to defend myself a little bit. It's going to go crazy. We probably beat this in like 10 minutes when we boot it up tomorrow. Oh, I'm not live tomorrow. It's Truth and Reconciliation Day. We probably beat this in 10 minutes when I boot it up on Wednesday. It's what? You don't want to go down this road, y'all. Do not say it's No Clothes Family Day. That's fucked up. That's a H3H3 reference. Why not upgrade the coin chance? 5% is nothing. I'll just get heads. I'll just flip heads. I wanted the clip. Imagine if it hit. Dude, we could run it back so fast. Close, close. 10 tails would go harder. Okay, Game Freak. Say that again. They like that one, huh? It's crazy to not buy the upgrade. Okay, so like, let's get down to brass tacks. 5% is just a small number, man. And 100,000 is a huge number. It's an insanely big number. What do you think you're going to gain by beating the game more efficiently? 100,000 is like 20,000 times bigger than 5, bro. You're really going to trade big number for small number? It's not going to happen. I want to see the end of the game. That's where you and I differ. I'm fucking dreading the end of the game. Because here, I'm in a system I understand. All I gotta do is click the button. And as the pitch rises, I get more and more pogged and I get ready for the clip farming. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen when the game's over, bro. I'm gonna have to play something else. I'm gonna have to play something else. Listen, I get being excited to graduate from high school, but after that or after college, you gotta figure out what the fuck you're gonna do after that, man. Wouldn't it be the dream to just be on the last day of school for your entire life? For it to be like June 21st for your whole life? You go to school, there's 1 day left. You already got your transcripts, you already got into school. Every class you go to, you're hanging out with your friends, maybe watching the second half of like an Indiana Jones movie that you started the class before. Could be sick, man. Could be sick. Why'd you buy any upgrades then? Well, 20% is crazy. I'm not out here trying to just, do tricks on it. Ten tails in a row? It's light work for a fellow like me. Don't say skill difference. I'm reading so many tragic high school experiences in the chat and trying so hard not to say skill difference. I wasn't like the homecoming king in high school either, just to be clear. I wasn't eating lunch in the bathroom. Like, don't put that evil on me. But I wasn't like I was. I thought I was like miserable, but like actually, when I think back, it was mostly like pretty. It was pretty chill. People were pretty nice for the most part. Did you or did you not wear an anime shirt? No anime shirt. My parents actually saved me. When I was in the 6th grade, I wanted one of those bowling shirts with the flames on it. But they said, too expensive. It was probably like at Walmart. It was probably like an $11 shirt. So they probably said too expensive just to save me from the aura loss of wearing it. I won with 55% chance. So-called, this game has no skill Andes when they beat the game faster than me. Whatever, bro. I'm sure you're better at clicking the mouse than me. I mean, you've had to click subscribe for 72 months in a row. That auto clicks? Not if you got Prime. By the way, is that Prime lawsuit that's going on right now? Is that why I got an email from Amazon that was like, here's a boilerplate list of all the features that Prime gives you, just so you know? I was like, I've been an Amazon Prime subscriber for like 8 years or something like that. This is the first time I've ever gotten an email that was like, here's a list of all the benefits you get laid out explicitly. And then hope that the judge doesn't know what a timestamp is, I guess. Upgrading single flip by 5 increases your odds of flipping 10 heads in a row by roughly 40%. Yeah, but my odds of flipping 10 heads in a row are 100%. So going from 100 to 140 doesn't change anything. The only thing it changes is how long it's going to take. I don't really care how long it takes. I'm not in control of that. That's up to the universe. What would you spend this money on? I wouldn't know anything about this. I'm kind of a beast when it comes to spending $350 though. You realize, sorry, I have to point this out. I'm not suggesting, Ofalof, that you ate lunch in the bathroom stall in high school. We get it, NL. You're refusing to buy it out of spite so you can try to get a viral TikTok clip. Shut up about it. First off, the analytics on TikTok are not that good anymore. I think that YouTube Shorts has eaten its lunch, and the sovereignty crisis of will it be banned, will it not? It's like people are just, they're on YouTube or they're on Reels, and I'm not really fucking with Reels, but I'm on YouTube already, so I post Shorts. Secondly, the game is a mirror, okay? I am showing you yourself and then observing your reaction. It's a one-way mirror. I'm looking at the Joker inside of the holding cell right now, and you're saying some shit like, oh, I hate this game. You're only playing this game to get viral clips. No, man. I'm playing this game to see what the reaction is when you observe yourself. This is like when you eat something flavorless and you suddenly realize you have bad breath. Why so angry? Why so angry? Video games are supposed to be fun. You don't like having fun playing video games? You weren't of the opinion that there was any higher-minded ideal going on, right? Like when you play Deadlock, you're not transmuting that in your brain into like chemicals that make you think you're improving yourself, right? This is all entertainment. It's all leisure. It's all one last lick of the honey before you fall down the pit of everlasting oblivion. And this is how you want to spend it, as you cling to the edge, as your fingernails get dirt underneath them. I'm just going to keep smiling. I'm going to keep smiling. I'm going to keep clicking the flip button. My finger is, not my finger, but the tendon that connects my finger to my hand is starting to hurt a little bit, though. I'll give you that one. I don't get it, though. You have the money and you have the button. You can just press it. I'm a man. And a man chooses. A machine obeys. Maybe you'd be better off watching a machine. The rest of you, I'm happy to have you here. If you don't get it, you never will. That's okay. I was going to say the world needs plumbers and accountants too, but that's actually like, I didn't mean it in like a derogatory sense, because it's literally like two of the professions that I rely on the most. So two things I don't know shit about, to be honest, and really need someone else to do. So basically you're rage baiting? No, I'm just playing the game. If you're getting angry, that's not you being baited, that's just your natural state of being, I guess. Or like how you respond to something that you don't fully understand. I don't know what to tell you. It's not bait, I'm playing this because it's fun. I'm not playing it to make you mad. Maybe I'm playing more of it because it's making you mad, but that's not me rage baiting. You got mad on your own. If anything, you're fun baiting me. You being so mad is like tricking me into thinking I'm having a lot of fun with the game, when I am, but it's more fun to watch people crashing out in the chat being like, what the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is he, doesn't he know that Hades 2 fucking came out? Hades 2 came out 3 days ago. Why is he playing this? Because I'm not concerned about Hades 2, I'm concerned about Heads 10. I'm concerned about Heads 10, bro. Hades 2? Nah, I don't think so. We literally just got it. Dyslexic guy playing this? Yeah, I got Hades 2 like 10 times already. And we wouldn't have the mental capacity for the shit like that if we were like, I need 17 more oleanders in order to make a circlet to give me +2 max mana. Our brain would be fucking, this thing that had life breathed into it by two people who were permanently or at least temporarily in love and breathed life into your spirit was not put here to gather shit from a virtual world and then craft it into a +4 strength, +4 stam leather belt. It was put here to play and to learn and to experiment and to poke something and watch it poke you back and to leave an impact on the world and have it leave an impact on you. Tails, I'm afraid. Tails, I'm afraid. 204. I can't stop. I got a little more time left in me. Put the heads in the bag. Apollo, it is so funny. People will say, sometimes you get mad at backseaters, and then they'll say some shit like, well, if he just did it. If you just play the game better if you didn't want to get backseated. But now we're playing a game where you click a button to flip a coin, and people are like, you gotta buy the upgrade, by the way. It's in the DNA. I don't know what to tell you, it's in the DNA. They can't stop. You don't get mad at a dog for jumping on you if you got a strip of bacon in your pocket. How could I be mad at the type A chatters for backseating when there's a button that hasn't been pressed yet? You're right, Briarlos, you're right. Heads is the new meta. Heads is the new meta. It's that simple. Not quite, I'm afraid, not quite. What happens if you get tails 10 times in a row? You click the flip button until you get 10 heads in a row. It's that simple. What about Silent Hill F? What about Silent Hill F? What about it? got nothing against it. Let's change that. It's pretty good. Good for it. I saw the girl with the claws. Rah, 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 like a dungeon dragon. You know what I'm talking about? Apollo said the top note is surprisingly sharp for some reason. People with perfect pitch love to be like, I've got perfect pitch. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. I do not have perfect pitch, but I didn't say that. I transmuted what you said to fit my agenda. I've rejected your reality and substituted my own. I got one more streak, then we got to stop. If I get to 6 heads in a row, that's the last one. Win, lose, or draw. Then press the button. It's not going to happen, couch boy. It's not going to happen. Now, if I was on Blue Sky, I'd say something like, it's an honor to have the vice president in the chat, but I'm not that type of fella. Also, I don't think your name is Couch Boy. It scrolled by too fast. I think there might have been some extra letters in there. Huge. That could have been the one. Okay. Oh, that's 5. Okay, we go again. I fell off my rhythm. I got to shake it out a little bit. I got to shake it out. I got to take me to the injury tent. Thoughts on the 2002 film Equilibrium? Cool, but not good, unfortunately. But a cool bad movie is still cool, but it's definitely not good. Is that the one with Ethan Hawke? You're thinking of Daybreakers, nephew. You're thinking of the vampire movie Daybreakers. We're talking about Equilibrium. That's Christian Bale. It's the gun karate movie. Okay, here we are. 6. There's no way we get to 7. I don't know why. It's such an anticlimactic way to end the stream. We're not going to get to 7. Fuck! I got one more in me. Because it could be the next one. Fuck you, man. Imagine this is a mobile game. It actually, like, if you removed this part right here, this has heavy, like, iPhone 1 energy. Like, can you imagine the swag you would feel? Like, if I had, like, a 15 heads in a row streak to pop that shit out at a party in, like, 2009 and be like, hey, check this out. They'd be like, oh, my fucking God. Oh, my fucking God. Are you going to flip it right now? I'm nervous. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. Should I do it? Should I flip it? Should I fucking flip it right now? Finish your beer. I'll fucking flip it right now. Let's do this shit. Let's do this. Let's bet on this shit. Dude, this might be a fucking great app, man. This might be a sick app. A coin flip app that just shows your streak of how many heads in a row you've gotten, and you could clip that shit to your fucking like bag or something like that and be like, damn. Bro's walking around with like a 12 streak right now. That could be fucking good, man. That could be fucking good. What about when it collapses, though? Nothing in life is permanent, nephew. And you get the pleasure of building it back up again. We've run out of things to talk about. Have you been watching the stream? We're coming up with new tech constantly. It would be aura loss. Like if one of your friends, like you showed them your 8 streak and you're like, yeah, it's a bit of a beginner streak, but I just started playing, so I got a lot to learn. I'm just learning the ropes. And then your friend was like, yeah, I got a 3 streak right now. I had a 20, but I lost it. Like nobody wants to hear about your fucking lost streak, bro. Just show me what's active. One more. People are always trying to talk about like the best streak they ever had. Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Hey NL, can I run my character by you? It's Daniel Plainview if he came from Toronto. Okay, Bugbite, you have the floor. I need to know if, when I read this out loud, if I'm gonna read it out loud, does he have a Canadian accent? Oh, you're right. Sorry. I can't stop on ahead. Okay. For now, I'm gonna. Well, and I can't put a slash marker in. What if YouTube wants to hear this Daniel Plainview impression? No, I'm not done. I think that's all right, but I'm not reading it. Oh, this.